Hey everyone, and welcome back at another episode of Inner Beauty TV. And in this episode, I want to talk to you about why it is important, necessary to work with your shadows. So to start, I would like to read a poem that I've written, I think a year ago, about shadow work versus light work. And it's called You Can Only Stand in Your Light If You Know Your Darkness. There's no such thing as just positivity in a world of constant change and duality. You can't have positive thoughts alone. You're human too, of flesh and bone. Cherry picking is not the goal. You would be denying yourself the whole. Welcome all of your emotions to discover their potions. Those who dare to go into the night are the true warriors of the light. Why did I write this poem? And why am I making this video? And what do I mean by it? I guess you could say that a lot of people, maybe all of us, we prefer the light work, right? We like feeling our most happy version of ourselves. We like to be the most loving and friendly and social and good person we can be. But we often judge and misunderstand the dark parts of ourselves. Everyone who's on the purpose of becoming a better human being, we all are striving for that something better. We're all striving for that loving, beautiful, enlightened version of ourselves. And sometimes by doing that and by going on that journey, we are actually pushing away and suppressing and judging the other parts of ourselves. Maybe by pretending they're not there. Maybe by wishing they're not there. And why is it so important to do your shadow work as well and to start by accepting all of who you are? Because you are not just a light being. Yes, in your true essence, you are. Your truest being is light. My perspective. You are pure light. You're pure goodness. You're pure, angelic, loving energy. But in this world, in this dimension, you have a physical body. You are a human, or let's say you are having a human experience. You have a body, you have a mind, you have an ego, you have thoughts, most of them negative. You have a personality and all these things. If you are not accepting all of that, if you are not accepting all of the imperfections, then you cannot truly be the light warrior or the light being that you so much desire to be. Because when you're striving for something better, basically you are striving for something else because you are not happy with the present moment. You are not happy with how things are. And when you are not accepting of what is, you are actually creating the polarity. You are creating the duality. So when you're striving to be there, it means you don't want to be there. And you are pushing this more into the dark. And thereby, because anything you push into the dark, you give more power. And because you put it into the dark, it has more power over you in your subconscious mind. This is why it's so important to go into the dark and to bring light or consciousness or awareness in the dark. And then as you are there, accept and love yourself completely the way you are, with all your imperfections, with all the ego parts of yourself that you don't like, with all the jealousy, the fear, the hatred, the greediness, the discomfort, the insecurities. All of that is part of the human experience. So the only way, my perspective, to truly be that light being that you are, is to shine light onto the darkness and accept it and integrate all of you by accepting it first. So why is this so important? First, I'd like all of you to know that we all have an inner child inside of us. The inner child is the traumatized part of ourselves and also the pure and innocent part of ourselves. So a unhealed, you could say, inner child will feel not good enough. In the form of the ego, will try to constantly prove itself and find acceptance and all these things. So you gotta see it this way. You have this inner child inside of you. And if you are looking for something else, something better, know that whatever it is that you're looking for, your inner child is listening to that. If you're having negative thoughts, if you're having constant negative self-talk over and over and over again, I'm not good enough, I'm not successful enough, I'm not creative enough, I don't look good enough, all these things, Your subconscious and your inner child are listening all the time. Plus your body is listening all the time and is actually responding to what you tell it to do or what you tell it is doing. So wherever you are, I think it is super important to let go of trying to be the perfect version of you. Instead, just be you. Just be you with all of who you are. Be you with your imperfections, with your weirdness, with your funniness, with your whatever it is. Be you and accept yourself. I think the most attractive people are the people that accept themselves exactly as they are. And only when you do that, then you can make a choice for change if you choose to do so. If you make that choice for change, if you want to change something in your life, make it a preference. Like, I would like this in my reality, I would like this in my life, I would like to be more. Instead of making it a I need to be. Because if there is I need to be this or to have this, there's a focus on the lack. There's a focus on the I am not. So instead, accept this is who I am. This is how my life is. This is everything it is. Because only if you accept that, you will see how perfect it actually is and how perfect your life truly is. But you cannot see that when you fall into the trap of judgment. And once you accept and see how perfect everything is, then you can make a gentle course towards something better, something more fun into your life, something more fulfilling, something more joyful or loving. Accept yourself as you are. Do your shadow work. Shine light onto the shadow. Don't just try to be this happy version. It's, oh no, I'm always doing good. I'm always happy. I'm always joyful. It's okay to be cranky sometimes. It's okay to be lazy sometimes. It's okay to, not want to be friendly sometimes. Love yourself in that. Love yourself as that. Because only that is true love, is to accept everything of another and of yourself. So let's accept yourself, love another, be you with all your weirdness. And if you found this video helpful for yourself, maybe it can be helpful for a friend. I would super appreciate it, and that person maybe too, if you send it to them, or let me know your feedback. I love hearing from you, and thank you so much for being a part of my journey and being part of these videos, and have an amazing day or evening. Thank you. No, it's too close.
No, go.
It's not
Yeah, it's not
nailing
like
it. Thank you super much. No. Guys. Better?